Hi everybody, here's Krystian and this is Trace 5 with a short warning. Again, this was a streamed game and so the video quality in the first couple of seconds will be a bit bad, but don't worry, it will recover very quickly. And while you're at it, how about mashing that subscribe button to help us building this channel? Thank you so much and enjoy this game. Alright, and we are back. I'm still Krystian.
And I'm still Evil Gaz.
And this is the third game from the Top Cup of the German Nationals. We have two really exciting players here, I think. We have on the left we have Heinzel, which we saw in the previous round, of course. And on the right we have Kloppstick.
Yes, I saw in Slack recently people saying, who is this Kloppstick?
Yeah, he came out of nowhere a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him myself, but he's playing very, very long time. He's been not traveling around very, very often.
Yeah. I think it's just his first cut. He seemed quite excited about it.
Yeah. All right, so we have an additional minute because one player is actually doing things which are not game related.
Indisposed, as we say in England.
But something that I find really interesting here, I just talked to a little bit of players, and so we see Heinzel playing with Andy this time around, and that's to me really fascinating because we saw also his other ID. His other ID was White Tree.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So for him, it's kind of like this farewell tour, this German Nationals, where he plays all the IDs and all the cards that are no longer, soon will no longer be legal. So I really like this approach.
Yeah, I think a lot of people playing Andromeda at the minute, though, aren't they? I think for a while she's been quite strong.
Yeah.
It's that consistency you get from the opening hand of having 9 cards.
It's like the rush for the first turn of Andromeda is something that I fell in love with when I started playing with her, and it's gonna she will be missed when she leaves.
Absolutely.
I hope they will bring her back somehow. You know, she's not dead like with Wizards. She's on the lam. You know.
That's right. Yeah.
And of course, Kloppstick is playing Cerebral Imaging. Not gonna cycle out because it's creation control. But he also said it's like also kind of like a farewell tour for him because of course there's no accelerated diagnostics anymore.
Hooray! Good.
Yes, good riddance. So yeah, like the regular like combo kind of shenanigans that CI is famous for is no longer possible. Right, so there's a handshake, and I feel the game will begin. The players already had plenty of time to decide their mulligan, so we're not sure who mulligan and didn't. Okay. Okay, so apparently Heinzel did mulligan and Kloppstick didn't mulligan. So that's a violet clearance?
Level clearance, yeah.
Ultraviolet clearance or violet? Violet.
Violet, yes.
It's not level clearance, it's just violet clearance? They've been very inconsistent with that, and I hate it.
Yeah, we should have words with them.
Yes.
FFG and templating are not good friends.
Well, it's not being templating, so to speak, it's just naming. Okay, so there's a Temujin. I assume, where would you put the Temujin? Archives or R&D in this point?
I'd be tempted to put it on R&D.
Yeah, put it on R&D. There's a beat there, and it gets an agenda right away.
Lovely.
With a nice. Oh, and
Less dirty laundry.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Don't you just love those Andy starts where just everything is happening? Oh, so clutch. I really lost. It's really also great that he has the Desperado here, so that gives him also additional credits. One problem that I see as an Andromeda player is that he doesn't have any card draw. So next turns he will have to keep drawing cards if he wants to keep up this pressure.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, I think Temujin fine. He's fine on R&D because there's not that much ice in this deck.
Yeah, and even if there is ice on this deck, it's not going to be taxing probably. Even if
no, you can face check it normally.
And if it's taxing, if it is Fairchild, then still that helps a lot to get through the Fairchild. So that's also good. So blue level clearance, and there's a run on R&D, and that is going to be an Excalibur, so hopefully there is some kind of AI breaker. I think the new one for the criminals is not legal yet, so I guess it's going to be a Mammon if there is one.
Mammon, and there's probably going to be a Them in the deck as well. So.
Oh yeah, that's also a possibility, yeah.
Those two. I would imagine it's a Mother Goddess possibly on HQ, or it could be something like a Purple Wall. So
for newcomers, the Excalibur is an ice that the subroutine, when it triggers, you can't do another run this turn.
That's right.
Bit of a problem for Andromeda, who wants to keep running. And the parasites, the paperclip gets discarded into the discard pile, so barriers are not a problem anymore.
Yeah, that's a curious thing I've seen at German Nationals, because quite a lot of people seem to be running Art Lockdown here, but equally quite a lot of players seem to be happy throwing the paperclip away.
I mean,
it's probably safe in this matchup, but
you got to take the gamble, man. Maybe you will have a nice game, or you will just lose in a spectacular fashion.
Removed so many paperclips.
I mean, still, there's AI breakers, So even if you remove the paperclip, you can still put a Mammon down and break the vanillas with a Mammon. That's fine.
There's the Fem.
It will get put on the... they're thinking about... actually puts it on the HQ ice. Interesting. So
I'm hoping he's got account side.
Yeah, done that. You got to follow this up in account side.
Or legwork, maybe?
No, account side. It's fine. So this is a big problem, of course, for cerebral imaging, because their ability is that their hand size is equal to the credit size and to the credit number.
Yeah.
So getting them loan on credits is very strong against it.
It's incredibly good, yeah. I mean, I would have possibly been tempted to wait for a double siphon, but it's good to get one in early and just cripple that hand size if you can.
Something I find funny is that these days it's fine to keep the tags with cerebral imaging, especially. I guess there is a resource that can be threatened. But back in the days, we used to play also Scorch CIs.
Yep, I played that at Sheffield Store Championships this year, actually.
Mm-hmm. Where you could use all your credits that you pile up for a C-Source and then...
C-Source double Scorch.
That was the classic play.
Killed quite a few people this year with that.
Let's see if Kloppstick did a troll splash there with some booms in here. That would also be a clutch play as well.
Yeah, precisely. That's the trouble with going for the a little bit too early.
He really wanted this ice.
Yeah.
So he overwritten this ice to trash it. Then he got it back with Archive Memories and installed it again. Love it. So now it's no longer femmed, but it's still there.
And with no recursion really in the criminal deck, that fem's pretty much dead now.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe about playing 2 fems and then with Rosetta and exchanging the fem, so you get like a retargeted. But then of course you always draw the 2 fems on your hand. So there's Laundry on R&D.
Yeah, so he's not going to be short of money. Those single axes to try and find the agendas are quite tough though.
It's tough, but it's kind of fine. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. You can still, like, on the last click you always run there, and then you always
see one card. Yeah.
If you get out a something like a turning wheel or something, that can be a lot of access actually.
That would help. Yeah, that would help.
So Mother got us on HQ. That's good. He really needs the eye breaker now.
Yeah, for sure. The thing is that those CI decks are so explosive that you can't just have one axis in R&D every turn and hope to win again. You need to find some other answers quickly.
Something that really helps against this is also clutch Sneak Your Beta, which is kind of like the Jackmate type of building decks. I wonder if Heinzel has this kind of spicy tech in there as well.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I've seen an ASIN format in the deck already, so I don't think it's that kind of build. But you never know. That might be a one.
Let's see.
That's good. Employee strike.
That's good. Not using the full bleed one. That's Baus. Maybe he uses 3. That's why.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the same. I have to have the same picture on the card. I can't mix up full bleed and all that.
No. It's bad form. Right, overwrite. The club's not overwriting, but actually installing he overwrites. Yeah. Interesting. Why would he choose that?
To save 1 credit because he's got a lot of cards in hand because of his ability. He's only got so many credits. So if he saves 1 credit by trashing the Excalibur, it means he throws away one less card.
Because the Employee Strike, of course, reduces the hand size back down to 5. So Kloppstick has to discard. Oh, look at this drop. Oof. And of course, we have to assume that you don't just discard agendas in your discard pile, right?
Probably not.
So probably now HQ should be saturated with there
we go.
What is that? Oh, that's a Loki.
Yeah,
Loki.
So that copies all the details of another piece of ice, basically.
And so it copies the Mother Goddess, which is nothing.
It gets the end of it, and it's still a mythic piece of ice.
And so what does it do?
And there's another subroutine that Loki's got itself, which is to continue the run. The runner has to, I think, put their entire hand on the bottom of R&D or something like that. It empties out your hand.
That's a rough. That's a tall order.
Yeah.
Not really that necessary for a single axis. So that will keep Heinzel out. So he has to really dig now for his AI breaker if he even has one.
Assuming he has one. If he doesn't, then this
this will be a very short game. But I don't think he made it this far without an AI breaker. Especially now that you have access to that one. He's really digging now.
And then just keeping the co-op honest by checking out.
That's good. Because, Kloppstick is also, this is a tough spot for Heinzel to be in, but Kloppstick is also in a bad position with no countercurrent. There's no countercurrent either.
And he's got very few credits, so, he could biotic out an agenda, but then he has no credits left, so his hand size will be 0. So he needs to get some money from somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is the old-fashioned way, it looks like. Manually clicking.
Yeah.
I would think there's at least a couple of currents in the co-op deck, so it's interesting to see if they turn up.
Yeah, usually there's currents in those co-op decks, but of course without the huge hand size, you cannot like just power draw because you have to discard your stuff. So I sometimes sometimes you're just able to completely lock out the SCI with a timely employee strike, and if they have really bad luck on a draw, it's gonna be GG. But Heinzel is also having struggles himself, looking for a single card, or at least maybe some kind of tutor in his deck for the AI Breaker.
Yeah, the AI Breaker, the special order should do it. It's got a special order in hand, it looks like.
Something that annoys me, like the new AI Breaker from Criminals, I really like him, and I would like to use it, but it's a virus, so you cannot tutor it with Rosetta.
I don't really get on the Rosetta decks, to be honest. Well, I prefer special order, but
I probably will return to special order. But on the other hand, it's kind of nice to get like for example, if you have to trash Andromeda, you can get a cheaper in play. That can be important. All right, Heinzel going through his cards, thinking what to do. There's a special order there, I think. Interesting. First click run on archives. Seeing a is that
like a
hasty relocation, right?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of combo now without you no longer power shutdown but do the hasty relocation.
So he's drawing quite aggressively. I'm not sure what he's going for.
So I guess he actually because there's a special order there. Why didn't you use it?
So unless he's looking for a counter siphon as well, so he's once he's got those in hand, he can special order them on and then straight away just hit him with a counter.
Yeah, because now it will really hurt. Oh, so many discards. Ooh, good cards too. I guess he will have all the money in the world. He doesn't have to care about the money.
Or the other thing he might be looking for is a second leg work.
That would be also good, yeah.
Because look at how many cards that the Corps had to get rid of.
Yeah.
And we've not seen any Jacksons or any agendas yet, so HQ's got to have some agendas.
Yeah, there's all of the agendas are there, so he can just maybe win with a single legwork if he's lucky. He already has 2 points with a food. I think this won't be a very long game.
So yeah, hopefully he's got the AI break. Otherwise, what you sometimes do is kind of, even though you sort of know that you've lost, you kind of keep digging just in case there's something that you can't remember that might help you.
Yeah. Kind of funny also that he also has the hotel there, so he actually gets additional card draw from that one.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not enough. It's also interesting that he kept the tags around, I think. Oh, did he? Yeah, he did. So technically Kloppstick could trash the hotel. That would be some good value, perhaps. But I guess
I think
he has other problems to deal with right now.
Yeah, quite. And he's trying to keep hold of his money for when he gets rid of that employee strike so that he can get his hand size back up again. So he wants to keep hold as much of his cash as he can.
Oh, there's Aaron Marin. On the archives. Oh, actually gets an agenda this time around. So yeah,
that's the big signal that HQ's proper flooded now.
He actually predicted correctly that there was Kloppstick is actually collecting agendas on HQ and has to drop them into the archives. I like that he keeps running on archives, so Kloppstick thinks that maybe now he run archives, he won't run again, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So kind of there's a game of chicken there going on.
So there's a counter siphon in hand now.
Okay, then discarding a lot of other things. Wow, even discarded the mongoose does not expect the mongoose to play a role in this game.
Probably. I think that's fairly safe. There we go. There's Tomar.
Oh, okay. I wonder what he chose. Mammon would be a good choice now.
It would
or
be
a counter siphon.
I'd probably go a counter siphon.
Yeah, probably.
But I said that last time as well, so I feel like I'm just always picking a counter siphon.
But also, I think more importantly for Kloppstick is now that his hands is back up to 15. Oh god. Nope. Computer says no.
I mean, the good thing about the CI deck is it has a lot of recursion in terms of archive memories or reclamation order, usually, so there's a good chance you can get that current back and win the current war.
Oh, that's a medium deck, so this is going to be the long game. I guess the end game here, just doing massive medium decks on R&D once there is some kind of AI breaker out, I guess.
Yeah, or it's a very elaborate bluff.
I guess, yeah. Remove the 2 tags now with because he scored an agenda here. So also the new hotel that's out is also safe there.
Yep. And of course, Aaron gave him 2 cards as well as remove the tag, so he's really getting through that deck now.
Rough game for Kloppstock.
Yeah, Corpse have to discard 2 more cards.
Wenn er jetzt nochmal looking for extra cards macht, dann ist es Game los.
Nein, 3 Warnings gegen den gleichen kalkuliert man.
Ich wollte schon sagen, du bist ja schon.
Einmal und nein,
Es war im Prinzip fast looking for extra.
Tough decisions.
Yeah, there's lots of thinking going on. I was kind of zoning out myself, like thinking where to go from this one. Like
I guess, you could end up in a situation now where you've got, sort of, say, 5 agendas and a biotic layer, so you're wondering which card to discard, and do you keep hold of a biotic with an agenda to clear out that strike, or do you, but that would mean throwing away an agenda into the archives. It's all pretty tough.
Well, there's also accelerated diagnostics in this card pile already, so the combo pieces, he's bleeding combo pieces, so this might not be actually winnable for Kloppstock anymore.
It's looking rough for him.
If there only was kind of Levi for Corp, that would do some good.
If you can get a Museum of History, maybe.
Or you could play the biotech thing. There's, I think, one where you shuffle the entire thing back in. We had one biotech player today at play 16. It was Frank Adler.
No.
He was quite surprised a lot of people with this choice.
Versificator.
That's a good choice. Although I don't
Is
think
Locky a code?
maybe there's going to be. Suddenly Heinzel surprises us with a paintbrush play.
Yeah, I'm not. I would be surprised. I don't know why you play Investigator. Unless this, that's odd. Okay. Maybe he's expecting Fairchild 3 is going to count at some point.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Actually, sometimes there's one or like 3 Fairchild 3 just for taxing stuff. So that's okay. But it's quite expensive. Although he has the money, so whatever.
Yeah. So I think that's to try and forestall in case the Corp tries to sneak out an agenda behind a piece of ice as a Fairchild or something. It gives him the Investigator player to move it out of the way of HQ or R&D.
I guess it pays off to just install the breakers, not discard them. I mean, he discarded Mongoose, but he also has the Fem in play, so that's okay. He's good for the sentries.
Okay, 2 shipwreck from Sands in archives.
Oof, that's rough. That's everything Kloppstock needs.
The moose.
The blue moose.
The blue moose.
Discarding special order? What?
Well, I think he's only got about 2 cards left in his deck, so
he will just draw
he'll just draw them with Earthrise, I guess.
So now would be, I guess, a good moment to play something that discards cards or something from the archives, from R&D. Stack. How will Kloppstock get out of this one? Okay, he chooses something. I guess again, account siphon. Again, I think it makes sense to choose Employee Strike, because quite often this is the out for the runners.
Not convinced.
Okay, the final cards have been drawn.
Okay, so he's got everything.
That's not going to be an eye breaker now. Okay, so he just discarded. I guess he just got credits. What is he doing?
It might not actually have.
Maybe he's just.
eye breaker.
Oh. What did he draw so aggressively?
I think unless he was trying to make it look like he was trying to draw for it, and now the court's been throwing cards away.
Or maybe he's trying to get enough cards in the card pile for the blue moose to work. You see, it's 4-dimensional chess.
I'm not sure that. I'd like to see what his hand is.
Kloppstock R&D is very low, so actually
he might end up just
it might be actually a game where he's
getting milled out.
It's maybe 10 or so. And it's like he cannot score normally. Like he cannot install an ice and start scoring because there's not enough ice that is mythical.
Yeah. Does he have Jackson Howard? Because I haven't seen one yet.
Oh yeah. What about those Jacksons?
Ich kann es ja auch mal währenddessen, glaube ich, so in dem Stream ein bisschen zeigen, weil ich glaube, die interessiert das tatsächlich, die Leute, die das auch spielen.
That's 2, 3. What's hasty for influence?
Don't ask me, man.
It's got to be at least a couple of watts. Maybe 5, 7, Tamatay,
wow.
I don't know.
There's no Jacksons.
Maybe it's. No, I still think there's influence.
Maybe that was the Kloppstock's problem. He was just drawing for the Jackson and didn't see one.
Unless, if he doesn't have in the deck, then that's quite rough. Oof. Okay, Reclamation Order.
That may be helping him somehow. Well, now he can definitely get a lot of cards on his hand.
That's right, yeah. He's just got to be careful not to play any cards that overdraw.
Yeah, maybe Heinzel has been holding out on a 3rd Employee Strike here.
Okay, shipments and it's the same old.
And then get them
Oh,
something
no.
else back.
Oh, I guess another reclamation order.
He played another archive memories on top. to
Yeah.
get one
So
more
what
copy,
is he
but-
going to get him?
Yeah, that's
reclamation
right.
order.
Yeah.
That makes
I think he was just checking to make sure there's nothing else there.
So that's kind of like a situation where you can keep this combo up, where you can archive memories for the reclamation order, and then so forth and so forth.
And then eventually reclamation for all the archive memories.
It's a slow way of getting your combo pieces back, but it might be just the thing that keeps Kloppstick here in the game. Although there's not too much cards on R&D.
So let's see what this brings.
Oh, another reclamation order.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, get out of the archive memories.
Then you play as one of those to get the reclamation on the back.
Oh Jesus, that's what Netrunner is today.
That's what it's come to. But
it's 5 cards maybe.
Tight on R&D.
Is there some kind of like 7-point combo that he needs that he's drawing the pieces for?
I think he could potentially score out in one turn.
Okay.
Wow.
Oof, rough. So Heinzel actually legitimately doesn't have any eyebreaker. Wow.
Oh, what?
He's
just took money.
just making money.
Ich probier's nochmal, klar, aber
Wow. If Heinzel loses this game because he doesn't have an eyebreaker and he just created this huge amount of
It's just been, claiming credits.
Well, that's the
Manual day job. Just
this is the criminal way.
Yeah.
This is the true criminal way.
just making bank.
I mean, he would win by points if this goes into time, but I don't think it will.
I'm trying to think. I'm not great on the CI combos. But
No, me neither. So we are the right people to commentate.
yeah, we're perfect for this match.
Yes.
There'll be Alex White and us in the UK going mad now, shouting answers at the screen.
The answer is so clear. Oh, Kloppstick losing credits because of clumsiness.
There's things as well. You've got to remember, like the hasty relocation. When you play, you've got to mill the top card of R&D.
Oh no!
So you get to
biotic.
So he's either got it now or he hasn't. I think.
Well, he has a thing. That doesn't mean that he wins the game immediately, right?
He needs to win in one turn.
He does. Okay,
So this is going to be like one big turn that wins it.
this
or
is
it
going to
doesn't.
be the efficiency committee. So he has now 3 counters there, but it's gone now. Like he doesn't have any clicks left to actually trigger it.
But you can use
Next turn he can do it.
yeah. So he's. Wow, this is rough. So maybe you can try and win next turn. Is it just like one
Oh,
card?
he lost the credit, so he has to discard all the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is.
Oh, wow.
And you can afford to lose one agenda into archives, but no more than that. So that
is
limits what cards you've got to keep in your hand.
This is an incredible type of Netrunner to be
he'll
seeing
see.
here. What's with this game? Okay, nothing in archives.
Okay.
I guess that's why he was running archives all this time. That's the only thing he can do.
Has he got enough money to combo out? I'm not sure. So he can use efficiency committee with the shipments from Sansan, and that's basically 3 advances.
Yeah. So that's like 3 biotics you can do. So you can get out a food. That gives him a food.
Yeah.
At best.
He's only got like 9 credits, so like he can't play 2 biotics to do anything. He could. I think you need to be on like, I think it's something like 11 to 13 credits, and you can do a crazy combo.
He has a plan. Yes, I think. Okay.
Like
it's face palm time.
Yeah, really.
Oh, there's fists pounding on his chair. That's clearly I think that he's very close to actually make it work, but actually not quite.
So I've just had a whisper to me that it's in the UK CI, so I have even less idea than I thought I did about what's going on.
Oh no.
So
I'll advance.
still advance and then shipment.
Yeah. Good. Not getting the food.
And then he's hoping to buy out the last agenda out next turn, presumably.
I guess that will work. But he has only 1 card there, I think.
So that's fine. So he draws his last card in R&D, and then he biotics out of 3-2 wins.
That would be the case, yeah. If that works. If he has a
If it
biotic.
works, if it works.
Does he have it? Oh no.
What's he doing?
Will this work?
Oh, he's... Oh, wait, what?
Gets a biotic on hand.
Okay,
First
so he's only
click.
got 2 clicks left.
Second biotic.
But... What?
What?
What's happening?
to advance. Okay, that's far as
I was thinking this is some next level play here. Like there's going to be some crazy maneuver. It's like, no, he's just
amazing. What is this?
like both players just stalling and pretending that they do something
Wow,
the other one didn't.
that's like wow. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Like this is a situation where both players were trying to play Netrunner but didn't. They were both not able to play Netrunner, so they actually tried to prolong the game as long as possible.
Well, I guess that's why we have the mechanic that once you run out of cards in R&D the game ends, because otherwise that would have gone on for some hours, I think.
Well, I started this commentary saying that this is going to be a game matchup where it's about things that rotate out.
Yeah.
And we see that maybe it's for the best.
Yes, I think so, based on that game.
Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the next game. It's going to be a couple of minutes until the next game comes up. So stay tuned for the lower bracket now.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Krystian, after editing again here, that was a really weird game that I really enjoyed, but it was kind of baffling to watch this. Once again, a short reminder to mash the subscribe button, and otherwise see you next time around. And as always, hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car! Shit on me.